Hi, this is Dennis O'Donovan with ProfitComm, and today we are chatting with Kristen McGarr, the owner of Adroit Insights, to talk about CRMs. Kristen, thanks for being with me today. How you doing?
Great. Thanks, Dennis, for having me here.
Well, I really wanted to have you here because so many people struggle with CRM, this guy included, and I know I was absolutely one of them until I met you. Can you start off by giving us a 10,000 foot overview of who you are, what the company does, and kind of what your vision was?
Yeah, absolutely. So Adroit Insights started as my fractional chief revenue officer business, where I'm working on strategy with businesses on their sales. And one of the key components that happens in that role is needing tools to be able to manage these sales teams and give teams the ability to have more efficiency. I just see that sales can be done better than what it's been doing, than how it's been in the past. And so leveraging our technology for that efficiency with tools that salespeople actually want to use is a key component to making that happen.
So how is working with you different than, say, if you were to buy an off-the-shelf CRM and try to implement it yourself, or if you work with someone who maybe only supports one option?
Sure thing. So we are completely CRM agnostic, meaning that we will work with any CRM tool that's out there. And when we do this, we always look at it from a people and process first. So we're going to meet with your team, understand how you do business and what works for you. And then we're going to go and find a technology that supports that. There's hundreds of options out there, and sometimes you just pick whichever one has the biggest name or whichever one is designed for your industry, but that's not necessarily a fit for the way you do business. So we really flip that on its head and look at you and your company first.
That's a great point. So you create the solution first and then match the CRM up to the actual solution instead of trying to do it the other way, which is a fantastic way. Where do you see the industry evolving, and how are you uniquely positioned to help your clients moving forward?
Yeah, so with the remote workforce and people working, more and more from home or traveling around, having access to information at their fingertips is so important. The old days of using 1,000,001 spreadsheets or having Post-it notes all over our desks are no longer as effective as they used to be. And so having tools that really allow teams to collaborate and also provide leadership with the insights that they need. We don't want to build a CRM that's just focused for managers and getting them data, because salespeople will never use it. We know as salespeople, we all hate administrative work. So we've got to figure out a way to keep it simplified. But by making it less complicated and giving a tool that can really be used across the organization, as well as one that integrates with all the rest of the software that you're using. So any other technology that you've got, let's integrate it all together in one place so you don't have disparate and conflicting information.
So you don't spend the rest of your life in multi-factor authentication, right?
That's right.
Well, thank you so much for taking time with me today, Kristen. For listeners, please let this serve as a personal reference, because Kristen customized a solution for me and I could not be happier with the outcome. Just to put it in perspective, to do what I wanted to do in the CRM I was in would have been $12,000 to $15,000 more per year before we even got to the customization. So I can't thank you enough. To connect with Kristen, please reach out to me at the number below, message me on LinkedIn, and we'll get you in contact with her. Kristen, you do amazing work. Thank you for being here with us.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me, Dennis.